I just had an idea about a new type of content that I could do. And basically, I'm following a channel on a complete different topic than the Ninth Age, where the guy is doing this kind of. He has also a lot of, like me, a lot of structured videos where it's, a lot of analysis, structure in that way, and I like it. But he's also doing like morning walk. He's like me, he's walking a lot. So he's doing like morning walk where he talks about a particular topic that he prepared before, and he's having like more like type of brainstorming discussion about the topic. And I think that's something I could definitely do, because it could be interesting way for me to bring more content to the channel in English first of all. And I want to try to bring also some more. The name I chose was Hot Topic because I want to bring some controversial topic to try to have something we can debate about, because I think that would be the most interesting. So that's the idea I got, and also what I like about the format of this type of video. The guy I'm following is like also chatting a bit about everything, and I think it's this mix of more relaxed, less structured, a bit more all together. Makes me feel good when I watch it. So I thought that could be a concept I could use for my channel. So let me know in the comment section if you think it's cool, you like to follow. I'm personally thinking Ninth Age almost all the time. So I have a lot of thoughts, a lot of brainstorming that I'm doing. And I like to share that as well. And I like to discuss about topics. So I would be happy to give another way to share my thoughts. Might be interesting for some of you, and you might be able to comment. It could be live if you choose to, and I need to get the setting to see all the messages for those who might see and want to react live. That's a possibility, and otherwise you can always leave a comment in the comment section. But basically, I will try to do that from time to time, because like I said, I do a lot of walking, so I have some times when I walk where I can talk basically, and I thought let's try it. Okay, topic for today. Not looking nice here. It's not no sun shining today. It's not looking so good here in Switzerland, but it's nice because it's in the nature, and it feels good. It's a bit cold, but not too much. So topic of today that I decided to bring for you guys was capture the flag better than trophies of war / spoil of war. I've been a bit critical about spoil of war or trophies of war more recently, because I think at a competitive level you put too much at stake as a player trying to attack a defensive setup with trophies of war or spoil of war. Why? Because basically you have no guarantee that you're going to win it. So you take even more risk than if there is board control. If there is board control, for example, all the center, let's take a classic example, then you know that on the way to your rush, you're going to most likely win the primary, and that's like a safety net, because you got a +3 margin of error, meaning if things go bad, you still win the primary, so you don't end up with too big of a defeat. So it might be acceptable for you. The problem of trophies of war, spoil of war, is that going for an aggression often feels very risky, in the sense of you have no safety net, you have no guarantee that you're going to be successful, and basically you know that if you stay at a standoff, you might be able to get something with a high likelihood. If you go for big attack, it might be much more risky, and the likelihood that you get an unpredictable result, that it can go really south, is higher. And do you want that at a competitive level? Thinking here team tournament, not really. Actually, you want to be able to predict what you're going to do. So very often those kind of game, at least that's my experience of this type of scenario in the last couple of ETCs, that's my background, those kind of games have been very standoffish and nothing really happening other than maybe a late attempt from one of the players to try to attack late on to get a late trophies / spoil of war. So I haven't been a fan of it. I think it's less interesting than other scenario, but I also see the need of having a primary with no board control, because if they are all the same, they bring less diversity and it's less interesting for all of us to play, because it's everything the same. So I get that idea that we want something completely different with no board control. And remember, season pack 2, we have been going even more board control, because we have now divide and conquer. So we have new stuff, also Skull of Arad Red stuff, you need to take the board. So there is less standoffish scenario. If you go back to version 2.0, you had the old secure target you could play later on, you had capture the flag, you had much more possibility to play a very defensive setup and still go away with that and not be punished too much by the primary objective, which is not the case anymore. So I think overall, Season Pack 1 and Season Pack 2 afterwards leads toward more dynamism, more moving forward, more, you need some combat. Playing a pure gun line was at its limit, I would say, under the Season Pack 1, like I played, was a gun line for Lone Dwarfs. I think it's definitely not a play style anymore for this Season Pack because you would be losing too many primary. Anyway, I think a key component of Capture the Flag under version 2.0 was the fact that it was balancing the list. I remember very well my teammate Paul, who is playing Dwarvenhold for Switzerland since as long as there is an ETC, we could say, for a very long time. He was playing this MSU shooty list, and I always remember downside for him was he had to swallow the round with Capture the Flag because his list was bad on Capture the Flag. And with the new design of Season Pack 2, actually you have no downside whatsoever for bringing how many scoring units you want. Actually, you have no downside for that. So all the lists are leaning towards more scoring. And I've seen my personal list where we had some sweet number in version 2.0, like you like to play like 4, maybe 5, but not more than that because of Capture the Flag. Now, I mean, you have no downside for that. And the lists are going towards, I'm playing lists with 6 scoring units, and it pushes towards MSU more and more. And MSU have an advantage, I think, under Season Pack 2 due to the fact that they can bring more scoring. And with new design, even more with Trophies of War instead of Spoil of War, now that you can also get trophies with your scoring by killing non-scoring. So there isn't anymore this idea of needing some non-scoring unit to feed as chaff because they don't give away a spoil. Actually, you don't have that anymore. So I would say now you don't have this balance created by the old Capture the Flag, which was still slightly here with Spoil of War. I think it's totally gone away with Trophies of War because everything could give the primary away. And I didn't realize that before until I played myself now the new Trophies of War, where I start to realize, okay, but that was a key element of balance in the tournament to get Capture the Flag in version 2.0 to make sure that the people will not only stack the scoring unit and get as many as possible, but also that they will need to keep a balance, think about that. And also a key change, if you compare Capture the Flag and both Trophies and Spoil of War, is the fact that with Capture the Flag you could win it from distance. And I think that was still interesting because you had to calculate a bit more. Is my opponent likely to kill a flag from distance? And if yes, I need to activate to get one from his army. So I think it led towards a different type of game that was still interesting, but probably more active than Spoil and Trophies of War at a competitive level. Because it was very interesting about the, calculate to get the flag and so on. So, I didn't think I would say that, but I think I miss definitely Capture the Flag. I think Capture the Flag for me brought more balance than Trophies / Spoil of War. I think so. And it led to more balance in the list at least. And you knew that with your strong MSU, very strong on breakthrough and so on, you would have this weakness. You would have this weakness on Capture the Flag at least. And take a look at the list. I think there are a lot of examples where it goes more and more MSU. Most of the books, take a look how many scoring the people are playing. And I think it's a little issue because therefore it favors MSU. So you have less blocky list, so you have less diversity in the list, and therefore less diversity means weaker internal balance, we could say, or I think overall the games prefer and will take more advantage, or I don't know how to say that, but the game will thrive, I think, better if we have more diverse list. So if MSU is definitely better than the other options, then everybody is going to play MSU, and then you have a shitty internal balance. So I don't think that's great for the game overall. So yeah, I know it's not something going to change. We just had the balance update. They are not going to change completely the primary objectives, so I don't expect a change for that. And it's also not the purpose of this video, is not to ask something from the staff. It's really just sharing something I have in mind, get your idea on that. Could be something that could be changed next year for Season Pack 3. I think there is no problem with that, no huge problem. But I expect MSU this year. I expect it to thrive. I think it's for many books, it's the best option. To get a lot of scoring, a lot of resources on the table is the way to go. And that's the type of list I've been seeing at the moment, is a lot of scoring unit. So that's my expectation. What do you think, guys, about this? I would be interested to hear your thoughts if you also build this type of list. Yeah, that's a little bit about the topic. Anyway, just also taking the opportunity to bring you some news about the channel, what's going on for me and so on. So next weekend we have the Bellum Lacum near Geneva. It's in France, close to Geneva, but just in France. It's my club who is going to organize it, so I'm going obviously to be there. We have teams from Italy, team from France, team from Switzerland. I think that's about it. We had in the past also Luxembourg and Belgium. I don't think we have this year, but we have like 22 teams, something like that. So yeah, that's like 80 plus players, so it's a big event. The lists are due tonight. I've been playing some practice game this month. I have some still to produce. I'm going to release them probably shortly after the tournament. I still have some painting to do as well. So that's going to be next on the channel, some interesting practice game. I had very interesting games, very open type of game that I like a lot for practice. Like I'm saying, always trying to at least stress test the matchup and play under more risky condition that I would do at a tournament. I think it's the best way to learn about the matchup. So that's what I've been trying to do. And the enormous advantage of that as a content producer, it leads towards much better battle reports then, because you have a lot of action, lot of things to analyze and to report. And I think on one hand it helps me to get more learnings on the matchup, and on the other hand it brings better battle reports for you guys. So that's what's next for this week. I'm going probably to bring my presentation board, because we won last year at Bellum Lacum. We won the best painting team, so I'm most likely try to repeat that if we can, at least going to maximize our chances by bringing some presentation board. I'm playing together for Bellum Lacum with Lichtmeister, that you know, and then we have two French colleagues from TRC. We have Shizu, who is also producing battle reports in French, and we have also Gaspacho, who is also one of his teammates in Team France. So we have a good. Lichtmeister is going to play Vampire Covenant, and we have also Vermin Swarm for Gaspacho. I'm really surprised by Vermin Swarm, by the way. I don't know about you guys, but I heard bad reaction from my local Vermin Swarm was released. I heard some, this is crap, the book is broken, you can't play it anymore, they had only one decent play style, blah blah blah. But I don't want to spoil the battle report that's coming between my army and Vermin Swarm. I was pleasantly surprised, I must say. It's bringing a completely different playstyle, and the same could be said for Infernal Dwarfs, that had a boring playstyle last year. I'm partly responsible for that because I played it. But basically, I think Vermin Swarm and Infernal Dwarfs, you will see these battle reports, very interesting, because the 2 star lists from last year that brought, I think, they were probably the top 2 frustrating matchup that you can get last year. They got completely changed, and therefore you got new play style and you got different type of game, and you will see the game is completely different. So I was pleasantly surprised by Vermin Swarm, but what they can bring, I think they're still competitive, to be honest. Some of you might be surprised to hear that. Just look forward for battle report against them. I think it was very interesting and surprising to see that actually they are still pretty decent in my opinion. So looking forward to bring you that. Yes, and the last teammate is playing some demon. I think also demon are very interesting at the moment. So we will see what we can do at Bellum Lacum. So that's the immediate future for me. Apart from that, I subscribe to the new Spanish tournament, the winter tournament that my friends Erk and Ork organize. Thanks to them if they're watching the video. Really cool all what they organize. So there is this tournament coming with a lot of teams. So this is looking really nice. And I'm also having the tournament Legends is going to resume. Yeah, that's 2 online tournament. We will see about the rest. I've been enjoying a lot having some free time for practice, to be honest with you. Having the time to just test stuff, free games. Yeah, it's very cool. It's more relaxed. You can discuss a bit with your opponent about what's going on, what should happen, and so on. It's cool, and I've been enjoying that. And after that, in February, I have another live tournament. I'm going to the tournament in Munich, the Bavarian Team Championship, with 2 colleagues from Team ETC Switzerland. We are going to be 2 Swiss teams there. I'm looking forward to that because I've been trying a new concept for this one. Might be risky. Those of you who have a family with small kids can tell me what they think about it. But basically, if you go away for a tournament on weekend, very often it's a downside for family life. You're not seeing your kids, you're not seeing your wife is alone with the kids. Might be difficult for her, depending what happens with the kids. And basically you come home, you're exhausted from the tournament, you need somehow to take over from the kids because it has been exhausting for the wife to manage them all weekend. That's basically a situation for most families, what happened during tournaments. And even worse, if you have sometimes the kid ill or your wife is ill, that could be even worse. Believe me, it can happen, and it makes the experience even worse. So then you might feel some pressure. And what I've been trying to do, I've been doing it one time in the past, bring the family with me in tournament. If it's possible, combine with like small vacation. I've been doing that one time in France. It worked pretty well, to be honest. Just brought the wife, the 2 kids with me, the 2 girls. And basically they had the possibility to have a look at the tournament, kids seeing the miniatures, seeing what papi, daddy does. It's always a cool feeling. And at the same time, you're not too far away. So you just need to set clear boundaries, which is not easy, and that's the main risk. So basically I'm telling them, don't expect me Saturday evening. I'm not here. Basically, the most you're going to get is see me at the table from time to time, but I cannot guarantee anything. Basically, I'm going to play a tournament with teammates. It's not a solo event, so I need to respect my teammates, be with them, and so on. So I cannot really leave them. So basically, not going to get much from that. But yeah, the fact that in Munich we have an hotel where the tournament takes place, it's directly an hotel. So I can stay there, get the family, and the kids can come, have a look, and then they can go with the wife, see the city, do their own stuff. They can come back, have a look again, say hi, and then the Sunday we can live together, have some time, and live together. So I'm going to try that again. In Munich we go, I think on Wednesday I go to Ulm, because I wanted to have a look at this city that I don't know. And then we go to Munich a couple of days before. So I'm going to be there a couple of days before the tournament. So yeah, looking forward to be there. Also see the city again with the family, and after that, yeah, take part to the tournament. So yeah, it's nice. I think for me it's a cool way to still see the family. It's kind of a compromise. It's okay because my wife is respecting that and is not going to be annoying and expecting from me, yeah, you need to be with us Saturday evening, we need to eat together, blah, blah, blah. Nothing like that. She knows that maybe the kids could be with me for breakfast if they want to, stuff like that could be doable. So I think for me it's cool because I'm going to see them more than if they wouldn't be with me. And for them the same, so it's kind of cool. You just need to respect each other and also teach the kids that they cannot talk to you too much during your game. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and it's a cool way to not make it like a cost to the family. You leaving the whole family for like 2.5 days or 2 days. So that's something I'm going to try out again. But I think that could be something long term that's working pretty well with the kids growing. Mine are 4 and 6 at the moment, so they are able to understand, like to respect and be silent sometimes and stuff like that. So I think that work and make it, yeah, long-term working for me and allowing me to go maybe a bit more tournament than not if I wouldn't do things like that. So we will see. Let me know if that's something you have experienced or thought about. I think it depends also a lot on what's your wife's attitude towards this type of event, and if she would allow you to get clear boundaries, saying, okay, we're not seeing each other during or not much, or we're not eating together. There is basically, there shouldn't be an expectation. It's more like bonus. If you can have breakfast together, then great. If not, because it doesn't work because of the time schedule, then that's how it is. So that's the way she should be going about it. And obviously, if she make too much expectation and then it doesn't work, you might be like, yeah, challenge between your teammates and your family, and that could easily be problematic. So anyway, yeah, that's some random thought around my program. So couple of tournaments you see in 1 month, 2 physical big tournament on table, that's going to be great. Some online tournament going back. Very motivated at the moment. I've been painting a lot. So yeah, really happy to have this period now that everything is released, everything is stable, and we get time to get games and enjoy the game again. So really happy about what has been done in general. I think this version, Season Pack 2, this new version, overall with the new army books, is in a better state than 1 year ago. So I think it has been improvement, and I think that's great. Okay, I'm going to slowly move back to my house, but yeah, that's all for today, guys. I think that's going to be target date also for me, or duration is like 20 minutes, more or less 15-20 minutes about the topic, some random thought and stuff. And let me know what you think about this. Thanks a lot, those of you who have been following live. Also don't hesitate to react live. There is always possibility during those live sessions. That's why I do it live, because I could also interact with you if you want to. And if not, there is still the comment section after the video. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care. See you soon. Goodbye.